Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with 666 Five Forked Tongue by G. So this continues our same difference lines theme week. Hope you're enjoying it. Let's go over the rules. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules. That means in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We have same difference lines, just like all week. The way they work is adjacent digits on the line have to have the same difference as all other adjacent digits on the same line. So if this was 2, 3, these have a difference of 1. Just take the bigger minus the smaller always. We're always staying positive, absolute value of the difference. And then so from this 3, we could go up to 4, or if Sudoku allowed, we could go back down to 2. Difference of 1, difference of 1. The same difference line is happy, Sudoku is not. Here, both are happy. But if I did 2, 4, that's a difference of 2. I could go back down to 2, or I could go up to 6. Right, in addition to that, we do have Renban lines. We have a digits on the line form a set of non-repeating consecutive digits in any order. So, for example, we could do 2, 4, 3. If we take this set of digits and we put them in order, it's 2, 3, 4. That is consecutive. But if I ever try to do this, if we put them in order, it's 2, 3, 5. We've skipped over the 4. That's not consecutive anymore. That's no good. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. Okay, my eye is drawn to this formation, which is actually done twice. But we have a 1 up here. So 1's in one of these 3. Now, if 1 was on here, that would be big. Oh, I think it does have to be on here. Because what happens if we put a 1 here? Well, whatever we put here, like a 5, doesn't really matter. That difference is going to force this to have the same difference. We're definitely not subtracting from 1, so we go up to 5 again. So there is no way this guy is a 1. For the same reason it's not a 6. It's 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to narrow it down further. Putting a 1 on here was important. Because what that does is it means that this Renban is exactly 1, 2, 3. And this can't be the 1 because the 1's up here. And so this actually sees the 1, the 2, and the 3. So it's not 2 or 3 either, leaving just 4 or 5. Let's think about how this interacts with this now. So I don't think this can be a 1. Yeah, for the same reason that can't be a 1. If this was a 1, then we would repeat the same digit on both ends here. So, and they'd be in the same box. So we can just place the 1. This is a 2, 3 pair now. So if this was 1, this would be 2. Well, sorry. No, if this was 2, we'd be 1, 2. And we couldn't go back down to 1, so this would be a 3, but then this would also be a 3. That's no good. So this is the 3, this is the 2, and we're going 1, 3, 5. That's a 4. So this is a 2, 6 pair. Up here we have a 3, 4 pair. Okay, we're not going 4, 4, because that's the difference of 0. This would also be 4. So we're going 4, 3. That's a 4. Now we're not going back down to 3, so we're going up to 5. All right, this is 2, 5, 6. That's not a 5. Doing well so far. Let's get this triple in. This is a 1, 3, 6. How about this guy? You know, I just realized this line here is useless. It only has 1 pair on it. So it must just be there to look nice, to be symmetric. Anyway, these though, this can't be a 1 because this would be a 2. And there's already 2 in the box. If this was 3, then this would be a 4, exactly. And if this was 6, this would be 5. Okay. What else do I have going on for me? 5's in one of these 2. So 5's on this Renban. So the Renban is either 3, 4, 5 or 4, 5, 6, which means it definitely contains the 4 as well. So there are 4 in one of these 2, 5 in one of these 2. Now it's with a 3 or a 6. So just from the Renban, we would be 3, 4, well, this can't be 3, so it would be 4, 6 only. This would be, sorry, did I say 3, 4, 6? Oh, sorry. It's whatever this digit is plus 3 or 6. That's what I meant. Sorry. So this was a 4. So 3, 4, 6. Right. Not a 3. And so then this is 3, 4, 5, 6. Any. But I think this line affects it. Okay. 6 would require both of these to be the same digit. Should I pencil this column? We need a 1, 2, 4, and 6. I feel like this is going to narrow it down. Can this be a 5? Would be my initial question. I don't see why not. 5, so 5 just requires these two to be the same. 6 requires these two to be the same. What about 3? Does 3 require them to be the same? No, because we could do like 1, 3, 5. I feel like we can narrow this down more. Should I think about this digit then? Or okay, well, a 3 is forces 6 off. So if we had a 3 on here, this would have to be 4. And so this would be a 3-5 pair. Um, 3-5 pair requires this to be odd. So it would be a 1. So it would be 1, 3, 5 with 4. Wait. So let me write that out for you. So if this if we did have a 3 on here, maybe I'll put it this way. If this was 4, then this has to be 3, 5. No, it doesn't. Sorry. I'm gonna do it this way. If this was 3, this would be a 3-5 pair. The corner marks are even telling us that. So this would be a 3-5 pair, which would force this to be a 4, but it would also force this to be a 1, because if these are both odd, they have a difference of 2. We're never getting non-odds. So this would be a 1. I don't even care. This would be 3-5, but I don't even care, because what happens here is that places the 1 in this box, or sorry, in this column. And now look at the box. The box has nowhere to put 1. Because this what did, if this is 3-5, this can't be 1. So that breaks, which means no 3, which means we're 4, 5, 6. So this is not 4 or 6. Now, can we narrow that down further? I mean, this is from 1, 2, 3. That's not a 1. Oh, you know what? A 1 in general does that. Well, I guess if these are from 4, 5, 6, we're not getting down to 1 anyway. And that places 1 in the column. Okay. 2, 3 pair means that's not 3. I feel like there's a lot more I can do with this. All right. So yeah. Is there more Sudoku I can do? Because that would make things easier. Choose one of these two. I don't know. Can this be 6? Yeah. Can this be 2? I think 2 is too far. And that would place the 2 up here. So if this was 2, we'd have a difference of 3 or 4 here. Right. The jump from 2 to 5, 6 would require just going back down to 2, and that's no good. So it can't be 2. So this is a 4, 6 pair. This is the 2. These are not 2s. I feel like I'm like missing something essential here. Probably about the way these interact that I just haven't put enough thought into. I meant to corner mark these, by the way. So we have a 4, 6 pair here. So this is never 6, right? The way I'm thinking about it is one of these is a 4. Wait. No, this could be 6. Sorry. Is this limited? Wait, are these two always just the same? No, because if this is 5... Wait, how could this be 5? If this is 5, that's 4, that's 6. And that's 6. That doesn't make any sense. If this is 5, this is 6, this is 4, this is 6. That's definitely not good for that line. Okay, so the 5 goes here. And that makes this 6 and 5. Now, that means these are equal. We already knew that from Sudoku at this point. Okay, so the line, we don't have to think about the line anymore. What else can we do? Is there Sudoku now? Tell me there's Sudoku now. One's one of these two. Oops, one. All right. 2, 3 pair. This is 1, 4, 6. It doesn't matter what this is though. The line's fake. 1, 2, 3 here. It's not 2. Why do I just have this nagging feeling that I haven't thought about something important? Is there any line I haven't completed? This is just, these are equal. That just works out. Is there something wrong with 3, 4 or 5, 6? I don't know. One in this box is one of these two. 5 is one of these two. Oh, 5 is placed. Oh. 5 is placed in this box. That makes that a 6. Okay, and that makes that 4, 6, and 4. That's a 1 and a 4. That's a 3. That's not a 3. So I just missed a hidden single 5 in this box. That's a 1. That's 3. That's 2. That's 1. That's 3. Dooting. We need a 2 and a 3 here. That's 2. That's 3. Here we need a 2 and a 6. Here we need a 4 and a 6. And that's, oops, that, shoot. That's 2 and 6, and we're done. All right. Yeah, I don't know how much not noticing that hurt me, but yeah, it was a fun puzzle. The interaction here was interesting with the ones, where this being 1 somehow caused there to be no 1 in this box because we couldn't put a 1 here because of how the lines worked. That's what did it. Because normally that would have been fine. We were just supposed to take a 1 there, but we couldn't. Okay, cool. Well, how'd you do?